Hi, my name is Gabby Perez, and I'm here to tell you guys about the one and only Lily Smith. If you've ever been lucky enough to have an English class with Lily, then you already know that Lily always has something thoughtful to say. But Lily's not only insightful, she's also bold. I can't remember a single time Lily didn't volunteer to start our discussion. Lily manages to bring a sense of calm and focus to any group, and she radiates confidence and kindness, the kind that you can sense just by being in the same room with her. When I met Lily for the first time in Miss Dryden's A-Lab on the first day of 9th grade, I was immediately drawn to her, and it's easy to see why. The class of 2019 is beyond lucky to have this thoughtful friend in our ranks, and this chapel is beyond lucky to have the opportunity to hear her words of wisdom. So listen up, you don't want to miss this. And with that, I give you Lily Catherine Smith.
I have participated in nearly every after-school activity you could think of. From ballet to basketball, cheerleading to voice lessons, I've tried it. It may seem like having the ability to do a lot of different things would be a good quality. However, I never viewed my experiences in that way. From an early age, I have wanted to be the girl that has a thing. Whether that was being the best one on the basketball team or the girl known for having an amazing singing voice, I wanted to stand out for one specific talent. And so I began my search. I would find my passion, and I would be unique. It began with several years of piano lessons, but my refusal to practice at home led to my greatest accomplishment being my ability to play Yankee Doodle from memory. I tried to take both guitar and voice lessons, but upon constant dread of lessons, practice, and especially recitals, I came to the conclusion that music must not be my thing. I tried just about every after-school enrichment class that piqued my interest. I attempted ballet and gymnastics, but I found that dancing bored me, and I couldn't quite master the perfect cartwheel. Discouraged, my search continued. In middle school, I experimented. I was determined to find something that would make me stand out before I faced high school, convinced that this was the final stretch. I tried theater, making my debut as the Yellow Brick Road in Grace St. Luke's 2012 production of The Wiz. However, that was my first and only attempt to be an actress. I tried volleyball, softball, basketball, swim team, and cross country, and while I enjoyed my time on most of these teams, I never stood out. I continued on doing my best at the multitude of activities that I tried, but I was never satisfied with my level of accomplishment. I would never have a talent that set me apart, and I would never be unique. My obsession with having one talent or skill that made me special caused me to lose appreciation of the small ways that I contributed to the communities surrounding me. I found myself comparing my accomplishment to those of my peers and becoming envious of those that had become successful in a particular activity. Because I didn't find the thing at which I could excel, I was boring. I felt as though I needed to do something for which I would receive some kind of recognition in order to do anything of meaning. However, over time, I began to realize that you do not have to be recognized or celebrated for the things that you do in order to do something meaningful. While celebrated accomplishments have significance of their own, they are ephemeral. The smallest actions are the ones that make the greatest and most lasting impacts. It is the girl who invites you over during the first week of school when you are new and trying to make friends. It is the girl who goes out of her way to make sure that you understand the question that you were struggling with on your math homework. It is the girl who says something meaningful during an English discussion and opens you up to a new perspective. It is the girl who texts you on the morning of your senior speech and tells you that you are going to crush it. While these actions may not result in a chapel announcement or a trophy, these small choices make the ultimate difference. You do not have to be the best at one specific thing to make an impact on the world around you. You do not have to have a thing to be worthy of praise. Through the small, kind, and seemingly insignificant, we make the greatest impacts. Thank you.